Hey, so it's been a little while and a lot has happened. I had to take some time off, but I'm back and I thought it would be a good idea to just sit and have like a one-on-one chat and just explain what's been going on and what's going to happen. Some really amazing things have happened, some exciting things coming up, including leaving Korea fairly soon, but also some really difficult things have happened and it's been very up and down. So, it just doesn't feel right to come back and just pretend like nothing's happened. So I just want to have a little chat, get reacquainted, and then let you guys know what's going on from here. Let's start on a high with the best news, the most exciting thing, the best day of my life. Surprise! Hayley and I got married. Oh, that's the ring. There you go. I'm so happy. I just knew the moment I met Hayley, and she says the same, that we were going to be together forever. She is my entire world. I've never felt this way in my entire life. She is like my soulmate, and I could ramble on about how much I love Hayley for this entire video, but one, I'm not going to do it any justice because I cannot form the words or the sentences to eloquently put into words the sheer amount of love I have for this woman. She is my everything. Like, words cannot describe it. But also, we'd be here forever. So just know that, like, I found my best friend and my life partner and my wife. I love saying that. That makes me so happy. And she's really been here for me through thick and thin, especially very recently. So I love her so much. Sorry we kept it a secret. We wanted to keep it off social media because we knew we were going to get married in the summer, and we kind of just wanted to tell our friends and family in person and just enjoy being fiancés for the very short period of time that we were. So yeah, it was just something that we wanted to have for ourselves for a little while. Just a bit of backstory, because I love love and I love talking about this kind of stuff, and I know some people like weddings and engagements and stuff, but the engagement was really cute. We went down to Gyeongju, which is like in the southern part of Seoul, South Korea, sorry. My brain is a little bit fried at the moment. Excuse me if I say anything wrong in this video. We went down to Gyeongju during cherry blossom season, and we knew it was going to happen because we talked about it a while ago. We'd even gone and picked out rings together, and we were both able to propose at the same time. Hayley did it first and then I did it, and it was so nice. And then we started planning our wedding, and we actually ended up getting married in Copenhagen. We were going to have an elopement with just us. Didn't happen quite that way. I'll get onto that in a minute. But we're gonna have maybe like another ceremony at some point with everyone that we love, and you know, oh, did you hear that? Anyway, we're gonna have another ceremony with everyone that we love in the future when we're kind of settled down. We've got a lot of changes coming up in the next couple of years. But we knew we wanted to have a moment to ourselves to get married, and we looked into getting married in the UK because that was the plan, to go back to the UK, see our families, and do a little traveling around Europe. And then we looked into different places and how easy it was to get married, especially as an LGBT couple, and Denmark stood out to us. If anyone's interested, I could talk about the process of getting married in Denmark in a different video because it was really easy. We had to submit a lot of paperwork, but after that, done. Our wedding was quite a short ceremony. What we did is we'd planned to go through the city hall and do it there, but then we realized that during the summer, at different times during the summer, they open up a different area of the city in either like a beautiful garden or an interesting location, and they open it up to weddings all day long, and you get like a 15-minute ceremony. It's really quick, but it's very beautiful and very affordable, surprisingly. So we ended up applying for that, and we got it, and that's where we got married. It was so beautiful. It was the perfect day. We were just going to do it on our own, but then after a while we were like, let's just invite one family member each, because we'd feel a bit guilty if we didn't. So Hayley had her mum, and I invited Nan, who was so happy to be there. She was late. She's late to everything. She didn't even try to be late. She got to the area 30 minutes early, but then she got lost. So I think that's really funny. It's okay. They were able to move some things around for us. But yeah, it was a beautiful day. We were so happy. Best day of my life, hands down. We got some beautiful pictures from our photographer. We've just only had the sneak peek so far, so we've got more pictures to come and a video, but yeah. Anyway, that's a little secret we've been keeping for a while that we just, you know, wanted to keep to ourselves for a bit, but sorry we kept it a secret. I don't know about you guys, but like for me it's not about the wedding, it's about the marriage, and I just wanted that moment with Hayley and like the lead up to it, and yeah. Anyway, Hayley's been my absolute rock, especially recently. A lot's happened. The next thing I want to talk about is really hard for me to talk about. I tried to talk about it yesterday and I filmed this entire video and I cried the entire way through, and now I don't have any tears left to cry. Luckily for me, that video, something got corrupted on my memory card and half of it's gone, so I had to redo it, which is probably a blessing, so you don't have to see, fingers crossed, you don't have to see me cry for the entire thing. But it's really hard for me to talk about, but I want to talk about it because I want to remember her. But unfortunately, my mum passed away really recently and it's really hard. I don't know, I just... Sorry, I will compose myself. Yeah, my mum passed and I love her so much and I miss her so much, and I didn't want to come back and not talk about it because A, our lives are changing drastically because of it moving forward, and B, I want to remember her and I want to tell you how much of a wonderful person she was and how much I miss her, and oh, she was so like charismatic and funny, and anytime she'd walk into a room it would light up, and no, she had this really loud laugh that we would always laugh about. I can't believe I'm never gonna hear that laugh again. Like, that sucks. Anyway, I need to compose myself, sorry. I thought I was out of tears, but it turns out there's always more. I won't go into much detail. My mum was a really private person. Like, she didn't even like pictures being taken, which is why she, you know, she was never on my channel, but it's kind of sad I don't have that many pictures to look through. But I love her so much, and of the pictures I do have, like, I think you can tell she's my mom. Like, a lot of people when I was a kid, they would say like, oh, don't you look just like your mom? And I'd hate it because I'd be like, no, I want to look like me. I'd get so annoyed. I think all children do that, but now, like, now that she's gone, like, I hope I look like her. I hope I see her when I look in the mirror, you know. But anyway, losing a parent is really, really hard, and I'm just trying to navigate it right now and go through the ups and downs and life. Unfortunately, it happened like 5 days before Hayley and I got married, which was like, it turned our lives upside down, and we thought about like not doing the ceremony and not going, but Nan told me, everyone told me, like, you have to do it. Your mum would have wanted you to go, so we did. And every day leading up to it was so hard, and every day after it, but like, at least like the wedding day, like, I was able to put it behind me for a bit and just not cry, which apparently I can't do right now. But yeah, I did kind of feel like she was with me that day. I was able to wear her watch and like, it was really nice, and it was nice because Nan was there and it was helpful for her to take her mind off of it, and you know, it was nice to have something to make us happy. Long story short, I've just been like dealing with that and processing that for a while, and I'm really glad I got to see her when I first got back to the UK. I'm so glad. If there's one thing you take away from this video, please tell somebody that you love how much you love them today. Just like give them a big hug and tell them that you love them, because you just never know what's gonna happen. You never know. But in a weird way, like I feel like my mum is sort of like, I don't know, puppet master wherever she is right now. She's the puppet master of my life, because a few things kind of happened very quickly after that, and Hayley and I decided that we are actually going to leave Korea pretty soon. So that's the next big update. Let's move on to some happier things. We're going back to the UK for a little while. I know I said in a past video that our plan is to maybe move to France next year, and that's still the goal. That is like the ultimate plan. That's what we're focusing on. But with everything that's happened, I think we just need to reset and like take some time to just slow down, not make any rash decisions. We want to like get to know the areas in France that we think we'd like to live in, and take our time. If we end up buying a house, like a fixer-upper or something to do up on YouTube, we want to make sure that we make the right investment. So we are going to do that, but in the meantime we're going to go back to the UK for a little bit. Hayley has family there. I obviously have family there, and funnily enough, like a couple of days after my mum passed, right before the wedding, I got an email from the agents who manage my house that you have seen on this channel. It's got tenants in it at the moment, but they've told us that they want to leave. And at the time, like I just couldn't think anything of it, and I was like, I'll deal with this next week, because I was in Copenhagen. We had a couple of other things happen in Korea, and I won't talk about it right now, but we've just decided that we're ready. We were going to leave in spring, but we're going to try and push it now to hopefully like before the end of this year, so in a few months, which is exciting. So we're actually going to go back and move into my old house for a little while, keep it warm. And on an exciting note, I've got lots of projects to do in there. There's a lot of things that I didn't finish to the standard that I now would like them to be, and I have a whole load of videos that I can make on that. So I think it will be really good for us. It will be really good for the dog. Hayley's over the moon about it. Like, she's always wanted to live in the UK for a bit, and she loves the Isle of Wight. I don't know why. She's a freak. She loves it more than I do, which is, and she and Nan get on really well, so it'll be really good. She's really excited to be so close to Nan. So it makes sense. My Nan also, like, she will move to London at some point soon, so to be able to spend 6 months, maybe a year with her, like closer to her, will be really nice, because there is no way we can afford to live in London. I don't think we want to, really. We want to do something else, so we're just going to make the most of what we have and this opportunity. We're so excited. Like, we've got such a gorgeous house waiting for us. The dogs can run in the garden, we can go on the beach, and they can, the dogs are going to have a very different life. It's going to be very nice for them. So we're excited about that. It's just weird how all of this stuff sort of just happens all in one go. But yeah, so what does this mean for like my YouTube channel and everything? Well, I think things are going to get very busy around here. Things are going to get a lot more interesting again. I'm going to be here a lot more consistently from now on, because our lives are changing, and I will be moving on from my job as well, because it's time. So I'm going to try and focus on renovating again and doing that for YouTube. So be prepared to see a lot more videos coming your way. I also, before we move, I've got quite a lot of videos coming up. Unfortunately, I have a bank of videos that I was filming before I left, and they were all ready to be edited, and then everything happened. So I feel like they are so old now, but I'm still going to edit them. The bathroom makeover, kitchen makeover, I've started on this bedroom makeover. Even though we're moving, I'm going to finish everything up, because I don't want to leave it unfinished. Like, I worked really hard on these things, so I'm going to show you how they turned out. And as of tomorrow, things are going to start coming out you know, like weekly. I hope I might miss a couple of weeks here and there because obviously because I've got to settle some stuff in the UK and doing an international move. Like I'm gonna vlog the entire thing. Might get a little quiet then, but I'm anticipating that things will be pretty smooth sailing. I'm just gonna tell myself it will be, and then it will. And also Instagram, I've been posting very, very regularly on Instagram. Obviously I then had to take a break, and I'm going to come back to finish my 30 days of rental hack series. If you haven't seen that, do go and check out my Instagram account. I've made a separate home decor Instagram account because for some reason on my Instagram account I've made a few videos about Snoopy cafes, stuff like that, and they've gone really viral. So now I feel like maybe I'm a Snoopy influencer, I don't know. So I just wanted to like separate my home decor stuff so it's its own thing on its own separate account. That's Hermione at Home. I will cross promote it on my other Instagram account, which is like going to be lifestyle, travel, all kinds of things. That's like my everything account, my main account, but my home account is if you like home stuff. Definitely go check it out. I would love to see you guys over there because it's kind of small at the moment. And also I'm going to be on TikTok and I'll be posting that 30-day series. I'm going to wrap that up because I'm fed up of like having that unfinished. So let's finish that up, and yeah, you can catch me on all of those platforms where I'll also be documenting everything else that I'm doing. If I'm quiet on YouTube for any reason, I tend to be on Instagram and TikTok. If I'm not on there, it's because I'm working on a big YouTube video, so I'm either on one or the other, so I'm somewhere. But anyway, one last thing before I go, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that reached out on Instagram. I did make a post about my mum, and so many lovely comments were on there, and so many people reached out, and I just want to say thank you so much. I couldn't reply to them all. I ended up taking a bit more time off of social media after that. I read them all, and some of them like really stuck with me. They really helped me, and I just want to say thank you because sometimes I forget that, like, you know, there are people out there that watch these silly videos and, you know, care enough to like send lovely supporting messages, and I really hope that I can give back to you guys in some way moving forward, even if it's just silly little entertaining videos. Like I want to do better and make them better for you guys because it means the world to me that, you know, you were there for me, and I just want to say thank you. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.